Hey there YouTube, today I am bringing you another GOAT Format Live. So, I got a lot of inspiration for this. You'll notice a few things that are pretty shocking right off the bat. Please also like, comment, subscribe, it does help me out, for sure. You notice 3 Phoenix Swing, 1 Blast, and 3 Back to Square One. Back to Square One is a card that discard 1 card, target 1 monster on the field. Place that target on top of the deck. So that's pretty interesting. I have the standard typical discard engine being 2 Night Assailants, Sensor Serpent, triple Thunder Dragon. So in order to get the most out of 3 Phoenix Wing Blast, 3 Back to Square Ones like the Lightning Vortex, I really struggle to try to turbo out certain cards. So that's why I have the card destruction as well as Upstart Goblins and Jar Greeds. The cards I'm trying to turbo to my hand are going to be the Night Assailants and Sangan via to get to Sangan, be able to get to Sensor Serpent via triple Mystic Tomato. So actually, I got inspiration from this deck from Perfect Circle, and you'll notice the name of the deck is SemiPerfect Circle, otherwise known as, I don't know, like an oval. I don't know what a half circle is called. But the idea is just to kind of put the opponent in situations where you just keep bouncing the same cards back to the top of their deck. Really just giving yourself massive advantage along the way. You keep drawing that 1 extra card per turn. Maybe it's 2 cards if you have Decoichi, whatever it might be. But you just keep setting them back every single turn, and you don't lose advantage via Thunder Dragon, Night Assailants, or Sensor Serpent. So I think the deck kind of explains itself. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. I think the biggest thing that I've noticed is the lack of win conditions when playing this deck. I've played it a pretty decent amount. There's BLS, and then there's Beatdown with Skilled Darks, Mystic Tomato, and Breaker. And actually, so I guess I'll explain more. The reason I'm running Skilled Darks, it was originally 3. I swapped 1 out for Breaker. So the reason I had Skilled Darks because they run over Kaiku. Obviously, looking at Kaiku interrupts the Serpent and the Night Assailants. If it gets rid of Lights and Darks, I don't care because I'm not focused on Chaos winning a matchup. But so that's why I was running this, is to get over those Kaikus. And then Breaker, I swapped it out because, like I said, it was 3 Skilled Dark. However, Breaker also hits that 1900 marker that gets over Kaiku. I think that's why it's more important, but the additional benefit of being able to pop a Speller Trap, I decided to go ahead and swap that over one of those. So let's go ahead and make sure that I save this, set as default, and let's go ahead and hop right in. And please enjoy this piano cover. I really do enjoy piano covers. Go for it. Dueling Book's going really slow right now, kind of laggy, if you will. Let's see who's online. Don't recognize any of these folks. People only play rated. I'm not real big into rated unless I know I'm playing like a deck that I'm trying to win with big time. Maybe I know Duck Duck Goose. I don't know. But if there's any kind of decks, whenever I do these, I like to play decks that people don't see very often, or if I come across something that looks a little cool. However, finding decks like that within GOAT format are very few and far between. So I try to, at this point, just hit like techie cards. In this case, Phoenix Wing Blast or Back to Square One. Hopefully we find a game soon. If not, I might have to build a side deck and then go into a rated match. I don't want to build a side deck though. Oh, Heretic 9. Oh shoot, maybe he was trying to find me. Ah, I think he was. We're trying to find each other. I'll let him find me this time. Oh, let's find Sealot 347. There we go. So yeah, Duel looks on real slow. Hopefully it doesn't lag too bad. Let's see, is he rated? No, I was rated for a while, but he's just like me. Send with that. Thanks. You too. PK face. Oh no, I wasn't even typing. PK face. And we'll go first. So I could just summon Breaker with 1900 attack and set MST. Typically, you don't summon Breaker when it has its token. The reason for that is if he gets snatched here, they steal something. But it kind of would put him in a weird position. I kind of want to save that 1500. Let's go and upstart. Maybe I can draw into something good. More usable. Not bad. Not good, because this hand is bad. That was good. Okay, so definitely just going to go Thunder Dragon. And then probably just set Newdoria and pass. I don't even want to set the Torrent or the MST, to be honest. So we'll get you to hand. And we're going real slow right now. Get you to hand. And yeah, we'll just set this. Maybe I do want to set Torrent. So the risk being if I only set this, the risk being if he Noblemans, Donzalug, Spirit Reaper, something like that. I don't think that's very likely. I don't even want to set Torrent right now. I could, but I'm not about it, to be honest. Let's see if we can't just get him set like a Koichi or something, then we can run over Doria, or maybe, well, okay, that's fine. Better that than, I don't know, I don't run a lot of really anything, but, so that's interesting. I could back to square one right now, or do I want to save that? So he doesn't have an extra deck, so he's not going to go TER. He might just have a, that might just be a Dekoichi or something that's going to let him draw a card or get more advantage. Let's go ahead and back to square one and just start setting him back. Storm Sunbreaker, and we're going to hit for 19. And now so here we have Jargreed, so I can set Jargreed and MST. MST will bait out like Snatch Steal or something. Both of these will bait out Heavy Storm. I'll at least get off the Jargreed, so it'll be a 1-for-1. So within the next 2 draws, hopefully I get something that will advance my game state. And that's something I've struggled with this deck, is getting something that takes you to the next turn. Turns like this always, they put me in a pretty solid position. So he'll get his. I think he's forced to crash, which is fine. Why not doing anything? Okay. Yeah, if he wants to wait, I'll play this game all day. It doesn't bother me at all. So now he's probably definitely thinking that Sakuretsu or something back here. But I don't. Okay, so that's probably like a Dekoichi. I'm just thinking, based off how he played that, that's probably, maybe not like a Dekoichi, but some kind of draw card. I don't believe it to be Spy. I think it's something he probably didn't want Breaker to run over. So standby phase. That was a really good draw, actually. That was a phenomenal draw. So go ahead and swing into whatever that is. A Faith to get back Nolan. Okay, so his hand's definitely just not good stuff. But you never know when he'll draw into good stuff, because now he's a Light and Dark in the grave. So a BLS would definitely ruin my day right now. So I think, typically I don't end phase MST, but if that's really anything like Sakuretsu or Mirror Force or whatever, it's going to be a problem, just because right now I don't have any other monsters besides Tomato. So that's interesting. He has Scapegoat. So is he playing a Sacred Phoenix deck then, maybe? Ooh. That is interesting. It's actually really good. Hopefully he draws into Heavy Storm or something. Let's just... Okay, so both of... Yeah, presumably he doesn't have many Faiths. So I think I can just... I'm on that position where I can start racking up the advantage, to be honest. Okay, this is really good for me. So I can Phoenix Wing Blast, activate Jargreed, Heavy Storm, so bounce that, blast those 2 away. That's really good, actually. Oh, that was a great draw, too. Let's go ahead and activate this. Discarding Thunder Dragon. Put that back on top. Okay. So that made my job actually a lot easier. I don't know why he did that, but let's go normal some Sangan. We'll attack with Sangan over a goat, and Tomato will attack over a goat. Main phase 2, so now I'm not going to use Heavy Storm. So actually, not great on his part, but that's fine. Maybe that's just Nobleman. Maybe he bait-setted Nobleman. Oh, that's really good. Sangan take out a goat, and I think I want Mystic Tomato to attack into his face down. Try to get some real advantage. Plus, I just generally don't know what this guy's playing at this point in time. Okay, so good thing he didn't have that Reaper turn 1 against his Nobleman on my new Doria. It almost worked. Kind of looks like he's playing some kind of standard goat control, just without Metamorphosis. Maybe he forgot the fusion deck, I don't know. Maybe that's what he's realized now. He's sitting on like 3 Metamorphosis in hand. So I assume he'll target. Yeah, it's good. 14 Hundo. That's good, that's good. Maybe he'll follow up with Heavy Storm. What's this? Gear Free. Oh, he's playing Warriors, perhaps? So 800. This goes to the grave, and he didn't switch Sangan to attack mode, which is interesting. Or not Sangan, Spirit Reaper, but that's fine. I'm gonna get Serpent to hand. And then I probably Serpent and activate Torrent on one of these following turns. So let's start. Stand by Fate. Ooh. Ooh. I want to keep these both set. I could activate and draw, but I want to keep them set to bait him and start setting back rows. That way I can make this Heavy Storm better. So I kind of just. This is tough. So I could set Serpent, set Torrent. But that forces him to summon. However, I think I do have to summon you. So the reason I couldn't set Serpent and set Torrent is because that doesn't force him to summon to the field. Which means that he could still get in that direct attack next turn just by attacking with Gearfried and then hitting with Spirit Reaper. This way, I get to keep Torrent in hand. And it forces him to actually react to my field. It forces reaction, which I'd rather have in this situation. I could set Torrent, but now's just, it's not the time right now. So he's popping off. That's fine. I don't presume he'll actually be able to do much. I just feel very confident about where I'm at. Oh, there's the other nobleman. Okay, so now I'm free to set anything. Which is fine, because I don't actually set much anyways. I think I'm actually going to end up getting a lot out of this Torrent. So we discarded 1. What else are you going to discard? Pistolos. I don't know what he's playing. Maybe he's just playing like a collection of good cards dot deck. And semi-good cards dot deck. Okay. So he really doesn't want to go with that Spirit Reaper, which is A-okay. He could have gotten maybe 2 cards at this point, unless he had certain. So let's go ahead and draw 1. Draw 2. So that was really good. Do I have any flips in here? No. No. I could just duo. I don't know if that's the right play. I don't think I lose anything by hitting duo button though. So pay 1,000, we'll drop that card, whatever that is. Don's Luke and Smoke Grenade. So he definitely got Smoke Grenade off of the Graceful. I don't know why he discarded like Vestalos instead. Maybe he's really just fearing the Sinister Serpent. But I think if I just set Serpent, especially now DD Warrior Lady and both Noblemen are gone, and set Torrent and pass, I might be able to get him to drop something. And if he does end up hitting directly with Reaper, there we go. There it was. The big Torrent, just like I thought. I know I get him with that. And just tell how he plays. Certain things and certain mannerisms that players do, it just becomes kind of obvious things that they're going to do and how they're going to play. Standby phase will get you to hand. And now that he has one card in hand with that, and I have Phoenix Moonblast, I definitely want to start activating Jar Greed. Just to try to get ahead. Oh, that was pretty good. So I'm going to actually just set a Night Assailant, set a Phoenix Moonblast. We'll enter. And hopefully, now's the time we're drawing like the Skilled Dark or something. Really, any kind of attack position monster would be just... And he's just attacking. That's fine. Let's go ahead and pop it anyways. I don't know why he would attack. Oh, you know what? He probably thought it was Sinister Serpent, so he attacked to keep his X out on field. That makes sense. And I think that's probably going to be game. Obviously not this turn, but as long as I have this Phoenix Moonblast, and he has one card in his hand that looks like probably not going to be able to use. And it looks like he's used up every single out in his deck at this point. I mean, it was nice it was this, but it could realistically have been... It could have been pretty much any card at this point. Mystic Tomato, Skilled Dark, whatever. I think I'd have the same results. This just gets it over faster. So I'm expecting him to scoop right now. Yep. Let's go and rematch. Oh. I don't know why it does that where both players can offer rematches. So again, I don't side. And right now there's a really cool deck uploading. Fusler Dragon, Deck Devastation. Deck that's actually, I was playing it earlier. And Deck Devastation Virus is, that's an incredible card. I got a +6 off of it in one game. Wow, this hand is... I hope he draws his duo, because this hand could definitely get me there. Probably Exile Force or Warrior Lady. Those are usually the best cards. Actually, Gear Free. I bet he has like a Smoke Grenade or something. I hope he doesn't have Smoke Grenade. Ooh, sniped me. Absolutely sniped me. So you're playing Warriors, so this is definitely going to be the worst card. He sets after I drop Nobleman. Let's see if he has... Nope, okay. So let's go ahead and use Thunder Dragon. I think I'm just going to card destruction for all of them, to be honest. Let's go get you... I think, do I want a duo or card destruction? How's this gonna play? If I card destruction first, he'll get 4 new, and then 2 in the graveyard. If I duo first, he'll only draw 2. Does that matter? I think I'd rather duo first, because that gives him, like, it lets him see fewer cards in his deck, if that makes sense. Oh, he just solemns that. Okay, so this dude has everything. Let's go and hit this. Let's get this tomato in there. Let's go ahead and see if we can't just hopefully run over a useless card. Probably get back Pot of Greed. It's the right play. I'll set Mirror Force. We'll call it a turn. I'll see if I can't fight our way back into this game somehow. So he's already really low on life. And remember, the goal of the game is not to run your opponent out of resources. It's to get them to 0. He's already at 35. So I think we might... Well, that's unfortunate. It's still fine. Just knowing how warriors play and a random tech Vestalos, I don't think he'll be getting any big damage in. So this Mirror Force actually is definitely going to get some. I'm absolutely using this Mirror Force now. Because that went from... I was going to take the 16. However, 4,000 means I lose next turn. And I don't really have an out to that field. So let's see if we can't fight our way back in, like I said. That's not bad. Maybe I can get him to use up like an MST or... I don't know, anything. Oh, shoot. On attack, let's activate so I draw. Oh, shoot. These are both incredible cards. Oh, shoot. I was going to be upset regardless. Actually, I think Graceful Charity is definitely the worst card in this situation. And actually, that would have been game if I had... Actually, so close. Next turn I win, though. If I would have drawn any monster, that would have been game. So, let's see if I can't win right now. So he'll gain back 1,000. So I definitely just need a Torn on the summon. Come on. I can take advantage here. Ooh, that's not bad. That's really good. It would have been better last turn, but that's fine. So let's hit and pass. I still have some really good searches left in deck. I still have another tomato. Oh. So you gotta sack it. No? Let's take 1,400. Okay. Well, I'll gain 400. Or I gain 1,000, so that's fine. I don't know if in his position that was totally worth it. Do I want to upstart right now? So the reason I wouldn't want to upstart right now is it gives him 1,000 life points and doesn't guarantee I'm in a better position, towards I could save upstart for maybe next turn I'll have like a monster and then it can help me dig for a back row to put myself in a better position. This doesn't actually guarantee me a better position, but I'll go ahead and do it because this is just a fun game. And hey, you win some, you lose some, you know what I'm saying? And this is a perfect example of your deck is only as good as you draw. And Back to Square One is actually super unique in this situation. That does put Tomato back on top of my deck. So that'll be very awesome with Jar Greed, possibly next turn. So let's see. I'll take 14. That's fine. Yeah, definitely unique that Back to Square One, put that on top, and then Jar Greed, I just get that back. So at least I know I have a monster this turn, need be. Huh. I think at 400 a turn, I'm not in any hurry to do anything, so I'm just definitely gonna... Go ahead. Oh, he'll get Gear Freed? Well, that's fine. So he plays all these cards that interrupt with my hand, and it's very difficult to really make a decision on how to play around those. But I think I can still win this. I'm pretty confident. Let's go ahead. I think now's a good time to go ahead and Jar Greed. I think I... it's interesting. I don't... Okay. Then you let me go to end phase. That's fine. So I'll take 1400. What's that put me at? 22. I think now I have to do this. I'm at 100, and I think, like, remember, the goal of the game is to get them to 0, not to out whatever them. So let's go ahead and draw again 1,000. That's interesting. I could crash here, or do I want to? That's interesting. That is. Summon Dekoichi, crash. I'll get a monster. Or I could set Dekoichi. The problem with setting Dekoichi is that if he has a monster, or like a Mystic Swordsman or anything, but he hasn't shown any battle traps, so I could be a Solemn. So I think I have to summon Dekoichi and go for it. Oops, almost out of battery. Let's go for it. I'm gonna get Tomato. Who's going to go special summon Sangan. He just looked at his deck. I don't really know why. It looks like my computer's about to freeze. So let's attack directly with Sangan. Yep. Perfect example of you can have literally everything in a game, I guess. And just like kind of fight your opponent can have the perfect stuff and just kind of fight your way back in. Remember, the goal of the game is to get them to 0. And I think, especially sometimes when they turn 1, hit you with that duo, Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed combo, anything of that nature, it's definitely easy to lose sight of that. Okay, but that's going to be it for this game. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching.